Disaster recovery for technology in a small business has a few different layers to it. And I'm going to deal with the first and basic layers because this is the easy thing to do and it's the thing that everybody should do. And if you haven't done this, you really haven't earned the right to talk about the more complex and more difficult aspects of disaster recovery. And they're the places where most people want to start the conversation, and that's not the place. The place is, let's make sure we've got the basics down pat. And what do I mean by the basics? That I've got a well-designed, well-maintained, and solid piece of infrastructure. My technology on a day-to-day basis is reliable and predictable. If I don't have that, that's my biggest risk as a business owner for unexpected disruption to my users. So the first thing is design it well, implement it well, maintain it well. The second is we've got to back it up. We've got to make sure all of our critical data is backed up regularly, reliably, and that the backup process is tested frequently. Backup doesn't matter bupkis. Restoring from backup matters everything. So we need to have a backup strategy that meets the business needs and business objectives, and then we test that process regularly. The third thing is we need to have basic security. We need to make sure that we're protecting our system from viruses and spyware, that we're protecting our systems from intruders, and that our system as a whole has good physical and electronic security systems in place. And these are very simple things to implement and administer and maintain. And then lastly, we need to document the system. We need to know what we have in the event that we have some sort of catastrophic IT failure, whether it's an equipment failure, a power failure, an internet failure, a virus attack. We need to know what we've got so we can remediate it. So that comes into documentation and maintaining the information about how the system is set up and configured. So we've got design it well, implement it well, maintain it well. We have back it up in a manner that everybody is comfortable with and test that backup regularly. We have secure the system so that it's protected from outsiders. It's protected both physically and electronically from viruses and malware and spyware. And then finally we have document the system so that we know how it's set up and maintained so that we can put it back together if we ever came to that need.